K5FTW W5MAY.
W5MAY, KD5TDC.
Weather Service has requested spotter activation. Storm moving east at 45. It's a strong storm from just east of Weatherford to just north of Oak Trail Shores. I will start the notification processes.
Copy that. Can you put in the DOD code for me, please, sir? This is KD5TDC. This is the RACES WeatherNet's been activated on authority of the National Weather Service, Fort Worth, Tarrant County Office of Emergency Management. Are there any stations with emergency traffic? Please come now. Okay, we'll get this out of the way. This is a directed net. Please come with your call sign first, be recognized by net control. And we'll see, we've got a severe thunderstorm that's running from south of Weatherford up through Annetta and Wooler Park and Azle. It'll be entering the Metroplex probably here in about 30 minutes or so. Weather Service, are you with us?
FTW.
Go ahead, FTW.
Just want to let you know that Fort Worth EOC is open and ready.
Thank you, sir. Do you have any other EOCs?
K5, KFR, Keller EOCs online.
Thank you, Keller. K5, KFR, got you, sir.
Hearst EOC's with you, W5HRC.
Copy, W5HRC. Thank you, sir. Do we have any spotters over in an area from like Benbrook to White Settlement, probably out there along the 820 loop to start off with as this thing works its way in? And if you're over in the, what I call the West Texas area, Weather Service tornado warning at 4:48 for Eastland of Comanche and Eastland County until 5:15 p.m. At 4:50 p.m. CDT, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles east of Rising Star, or 19 miles south of Eastlands, moving east at 50 miles per hour. WB5QLD, are you there, Mike?
Gary, he may be the only one there. I saw him on chat a second ago. I am headed to EOC. We are early in this event, so we just need to get people ready on the west side. I think this is going to be ongoing for a couple of hours. So let's just organize getting people in place and being prepared. W5MAY.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. W5MAY, KD5TDC. This is a RACES net in progress. Yeah, I would say just kind of position yourselves around the kind of the western border of the county, maybe kind of from the Benbrook area, sort of up through White Settlement. Let's just watch it as it comes in. KAR, go ahead.
KB5KR, can you give me the most southern part of the storm so I know where it's at in relation to where we are?
The most southern part of the storm stretches from Annetta down to the county line on about a 45-degree angle, but this whole storm is the typical, one of our typical Texas thunderstorms. It's sliding up the line as the dry line comes through.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to NBC a little bit earlier about this one, and they said it was rotating earlier.
Net Control Weather Service, K5NOM.
Okay, did you say K5NOM?
Correction, Kilo 5, November, Lima, Mike. Understand you were looking for us. How can I help you?
Looking for a little guidance where you think we ought to be, where the most severe parts of this storm will be, and what you want eyes on.
It's a little early. Still, it's Eastland and Comanche County. We don't have anything severe through Parker yet or Palo Pinto. So southwest would be where it's going to come in from.
So you don't have any concerns about this thunderstorm that's in Willow Park, approaching White Settlement?
Let me check back with the forecasters. They've not mentioned that one. Stand by. K5NLM, Weather Service.
Sierra, Charlie, Sierra.
Weather Service.
Sierra, Charlie, Sierra, stand by, Weather Service, go ahead.
The forecasters will be issuing an advisory, winds to 30 miles an hour and possible pea-size hail out of the cell you're talking about. The major, more severe part of the storm is farther west and south at this time. Kilo 5, November, Lima, Mike, National Weather Service.
Okay, NLM, I mean, you guys then you're the most concerned about this big storm down in Ranger and Strong that stretches down into Desdemona and De Leon and all down there. Is that what I'm hearing?
That is where the severe weather is located at this time.
Okay. Gary, we're coming out of races mode. We will go back to races mode when we have something of imminent threat to Tarrant County. Let's get a okay from the various EOCs that are online.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so I know I have K5FTW. Do y'all have an issue with us kind of just relaxing back a bit until this storm over by Abilene gets to us, Abilene and Ranger?
FTW, that's okay. We'll be standing by.
Okay, thank you, sir. K5KFR, Keller.
We'll stand by. Can we get a readout on that complex down there to get some sort of track and estimation?
Yes, sir. I'll do that before we close up shop here. W5HRC, do you have any problem with us kind of relaxing and everybody kind of gassing up and getting a bite to eat before the real storm from Ranger gets here?
No problem. Agree, relax. W5HRC, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Okay, NLM, Weather Service. Okay, while we're waiting on the Weather Service, I'll read you the special weather statement that they just issued at 5:07 p.m. A strong thunderstorm will affect southeastern Parker and north western Tarrant County. It's 5:07 p.m. A strong thunderstorm was over Lakeside or near Lake Worth, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Winds in excess of 40 miles per hour, and pea-sized hail are possible with this storm. This is K5FTW.
Finally, W5MAY. For those of you that have gotten a notification that we were activating the net, we did get an activation call from the Weather Service, but evidently there seems to be a mix-up in communications. The storm that's moving into the county is not as severe as originally thought. We will be monitoring a large storm complex which is to our west. We'll be here in the next hour or next 2 hours. So I suggest gas up, get ready. I'm sure we're going to get out because of the storms that are still to our west. I apologize again for getting everybody out on alert, RACES net, when we're in standby mode at this time. This is W5MAY, Tarrant County RACES.
Gary or Jerry, either one.
Go ahead.
Are y'all going to send out another alert on either the cell phone pager or a call-up when you go back into RACES mode?
Yes, sir, we will do that. I just can't do it from the car right now.
No problem. I just need to know whether I needed to turn the handheld on or what. K4GBN.
MAY Weather Service.
Go ahead.
For your information, at this time, the storm is intensifying over western Tarrant County. I'll have you some details in just a minute. K5NLM National Weather Service.
Okay. Let me know. W5MAY. All right, everybody, we may come back up sooner than later. So if you can start moving towards the western part of the county, that would probably be helpful. This is W5MAY. Tarrant County RACES, we're going to be in ARES mode for the time being.
Weather Service, they're considering a possibility of 1-inch hail. K5NLM Weather Service.
All right, 1-inch hail. Whereabouts, Nancy?
I don't have an exact spot yet. They're still working on the warning and consideration. It's the cell over northwest Tarrant County, between White Settlement, Lake Worth, Azle area.
All right. Stations in that area. Do we have any stations in that area?
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Kilo Bravo Alpha.
Kilo Bravo Alpha. What are your current conditions?
Winds out of the southwest about 20 to 30 with very heavy rain, no hail.
.46Y, winds out of the south-southwest, estimated about 20, heavy rain, frequent lightning, pea-sized hail.
Okay, let us know if the hail size increases. W5MAY, any other stations on the northwest part of the county?
Yankee Papa.
YP, go.
Number. Yeah, I just want to let you know I'm on the northwest side. I'm at maps go 18, about a mile south of 287, Biz 287. Nothing at this time to report.
Okay, other station? Tango November. Tango November, go ahead.
I was almost to Lake Worth when we called off the net, headed back towards Halton City. I'm turning around to head back that way now on a North Loop 820.
Okay, roger, thank you.
Whiskey 5, Lima Mike Charlie.
LMC, go.
I'm at the, we're about to go up to the OEM and we'll be open in a few minutes.
Roger. Their game in town tonight?
I don't know, but Clary asked me to come in, so I'm here.
Okay, I believe there is. I think they are playing tonight. All right, W5MAY. We're going to stay in ARES mode at least a little bit longer until a warning is issued. But if you are just getting on the net, got an earlier notification, we are looking for stations on the northwest and western sides of the county. There is a storm that's building over the Lake Worth. It is moving to the northeast, and there are bigger storms, much bigger storms behind this. So please be careful. Let us know what you see. This is W5MAY, Tarrant County Races Net in ARES mode temporarily.
Whiskey Foxtrot Hotel.
Whiskey Foxtrot Hotel.
No MapQuest number at this time. Jacksboro Highway 199, or excuse me, Boat Club Road, Cross Street, 10 Mile Bridge. Very heavy rain, half inch to approaching approximately 1 inch an hour. Winds 20-25 out of the west, southwest. No hail at this time.
Okay, thank you. W5MAY, reminder, we don't need necessarily rain intensity reports, inch per hour, et cetera, et cetera. Let's be more concerned about wind and hail at this point. W5MAY.
Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie, go.
Yeah, I've repositioned Blue Mound and what is now, I guess, Bailey Boswell Road. Winds are out of the northwest at about 13 miles an hour. Really don't have anything significant to report at this time. I'm not sure whether we're going to expect hail up here or not, but right now it's fairly calm. Heavy rains.
Okay. Doctor report. KS5F.
W5MAY, KF5KVA.
KVA, go ahead.
Yeah, that first little cell that come through here, we got quite a bit of local flooding. Had water over the streets, and by looking at the radar, that next one's got a lot more rain.
Yeah, all of these storms have the capability of producing a lot of rain. More concerned about the hail that they're reporting on that bigger cell to the southwest.
November 6, Mike, India Tango.
And 6MIT.
Sir, just I know it's a little early, but that storm that's heading this way out by Palo Pinto, whatever, anybody have kind of a track or where they think it's going to enter the county?
Still pretty fluid right now from what I'm seeing on the chat and other things. The southern part of it, or actually the part down by Glen Rose, is trying to take. So we're just going to have to just wait and see.
SLN6 my team.
There was reports of 2-inch hail there in Cross Plains, Callahan County, coming out of that storm. KF5KVA.
Yes, sir. So that's why we need to be watching, waiting.
KB5KR.
Station calling.
KB5KAR.
KAR, go ahead.
Yeah, I just talked to N5 OLO, and they've down in Stephenville, and they've had 80-mile-an-hour winds down there.
You dropped out. I didn't hear any of that, or didn't understand it.
spoke to another amateur down there, 80-mile-an-hour winds in Stephenville.
Okay. W5MAY.
AF5RJ.
AF5RJ.
Southwest Saginaw, location Old Decatur Road, Longhorn. About 10 minutes ago, we did have heavy rain, and we did have street flooding that almost got above the curb, but the rain has subsided, and the street flooding has subsided.
All right, Roger. Thank you.
Net Control, Weather Service, K5NLM.
Weather Service, go ahead.
At this time, current trajectory, the northern portion of the storm will track across the southern half of Tarrant County and Fort Worth through about 7 p.m. Fort Worth can expect brief but heavy rainfall and strong gusty winds. Severe is not expected for Tarrant County at this moment. K5NLM Weather Service.
Okay, storm that's out to our southwest is tracking towards us. Could be here through 7 p.m. Brief heavy downfalls, but don't expect anything severe at this time.
That's the current thought. K5NLM.
Okay, we will be here and just stay in ARES mode. W5MAY.
Appreciate it. K5NLM.
UWM.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, you might tell that group that's in Benbrook over there that's got a outing going that the range has started out here 100 kilo and lightning, not heavy rain, but it won't be far before it'll be here. N5 UWM.
Yeah, I believe that was Colleyville. N5YM.
N5YM, go ahead.
That station that gave you that report earlier says there's now lightning and some rain starting down there.
Appreciate it. Looks like that's going to be heading our direction eventually. Well, I thank you very much. November 5 Yankee Mike.
All right, everybody. The Weather Service is going to issue a warning here in just a couple of minutes. We are a line of very strong winds, 70-plus miles an hour, heading through southeast Parker and Hood, heading into southern Tarrant and northern Johnson. Folks on the southwest side of the Metroplex need to be prepared for strong, potentially damaging winds. So, spotters on the southwest part of the county are needed at this time. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Tarrant County until 7 o'clock. We'll have more details in just a minute. This is W5MAY.
W5MAY, K5TDC.
Go ahead.
You ready for me to take it?
Yep, go ahead and take it, and I think we'll go ahead and spin them back up again.
Okay, all stations stand by. This is K5TDC, Net Control Station for the Tarrant County Radio Amateur Civil Emergency Service. This RACES net's been opened at the request of the National Weather Service and the Tarrant County Fort Worth Office of Emergency Management. Are there any priority emergency traffic at this time? Okay, the net operates under the authority of the Fort Worth Tarrant County Office of Emergency Management and FCC Part 97 regulations. This is a directed net, open to RACES members only.
Stations who wish to be recognized should send their call sign using ITU phonetics and wait for net control to acknowledge your call before proceeding.
Weather Service, net control.
Meantime, by using the pro sign brake brake, all net traffic will stop and the braking station will be recognized by net control. This is K5FTW net control for the Tarrant County Racing Stand.
Net control, Weather Service.
Go ahead, NLM.
We do now have a severe thunderstorm warning issued for southern Tarrant County until 7 p.m. Severe thunderstorms located along a line from 7 miles south of Weatherford to near Glenrose, moving east at 55. Possible 80-mile-per-hour gusts and ping-pong ball-size hail. This is National Weather Service, K5 NLM.
Thank you, Weather Service. So we're looking at the winds coming in, the storm coming into the southern part of the county. So, spotters, if you just kind of get yourselves in position. The storm is running from north of Weatherford, a little bit north of Weatherford, down through Granbury, almost into Crescent, and almost down to Glenrose. And it's moving northeast. This is KD5TDC.
Weather Service.
Go ahead, Weather Service.
It is moving easterly at 55 at this time, and it does go from south of Weatherford to near Glenrose. K5 NLM Weather Service.
November 2, Delta Papa Foxtrot.
DPF, go ahead.
103 Zulu, about a half-mile south of North Crowley-Cleburne Road, a mile west of Crowley Road.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. We do not need check-ins. We don't need people telling us where they are. We need the reports. So let's set the minimum criteria now at winds in excess of 45, small hail, and any kind of tornado or any other activity that you see. We're taking reports, not check-ins.
Does that include EOCs?
EOCs are the exception. We will take check-ins from the EOCs.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Oscar Hotel Alpha.
Oscar Hotel Alpha, go ahead.
KF5 OHA, Crowley EOC open.
Okay, at this time I still have Grapevine, Keller, Colleyville, South Lake, Arlington, Fort Worth, and Crowley. Any other EOCs on this time? W5MAY. Go ahead, Gary.
Copy that. And that was my fault. I was just trying to get called back up as to what spotters we had over in that part of the county. I had called for people to kind of give me an idea of where they were.
Whiskey 5 Alpha Delta Sierra.
ADS, go ahead.
Monitoring for K5 NRH.
So you're for the EOC at North Richland Hills?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you, sir.
W5EUL Euless EOC.
Thank you, Captain Landers.
First EOC is still with you for the duration. W5HRC.
Thank you, Hurst. This is KD5TDC. We have a racing net in progress. These storms continue to run from Weatherford almost down to Glenrose, and they're proceeding east. I believe the Weather Service advised us at 50 miles per hour.
Gary, do we have anybody yet over towards Aledo?
Well, let's find out. Any stations along 20 or near Aledo?
Delta Zulu Zulu.
What are your current conditions?
Masco 760, Aledo Road, I-20. Winds to the east, probably 35-40, rain, no other report.
Okay, keep an eye on it.
Emily, why are you concerned about that marker I'm seeing?
There was also some information in chat.
Net Control Weather Service.
Go ahead, NLM.
Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7 for southeastern Parker, Johnson, and southern Tarrant. 6:15 p.m., severe thunderstorm located near Aledo, between Aledo and Benbrook, moving east at 60 miles an hour. Estimated 90 mile per hour, 90 mile per hour gust, and quarter-size hail within this cell. K5NLM Weather Service.
Okay, guys, there from Aledo to Benbrook, keep a sharp eye out to your west and be prepared to get to cover. This thing's going to come blowing in 60 miles an hour, and it's going to be packing some wind, so just be able to get to cover. This is KD5TDC.
Uniform Whiskey Mike.
UWM, go ahead.
November 5 Uniform Whiskey Mike, 100 kilo, measured gust 72 miles an hour, heavy rain, no hail.
100 kilos, 72 miles per hour, measured gust. Weather Service, you copy?
Copy, 72 miles per hour, measured at 100 kilo. Can we get an intersection, please?
UWM, can you give us your street address?
That will be 377 in Tiger Trail, just south of Benbrook.
Weather Service, you copy? Okay, this is KD5TDC. We have a racing net progress. We're looking for reports of high wind in excess of 45 or 50, 45, 50 miles per hour, and any significant hail. This is KD5TDC. Station calling, you're going to have to improve your location or increase your power.
K5YVL.
5EL, go ahead.
We've got lightning strikes out here at 20 and 30 where they come together, and also where the 580 comes through there. They're pretty heavy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We are looking, though, just for winds 45 to 50 or in excess of that, or extreme hail. Any of these live features. This is KD5TDC, Racing Net in progress.
Roger that. I understood that. I was just sticking that one in there for good luck.
Got Tango November?
Tango November, go ahead.
KF5TTN 377 2287, I believe, Ranch Road 2287. Heavy rain, winds from the west, approximately 55.
Wind from the west, estimated 55.
KE5, HRI.
HRI, go ahead. Okay, I have two stations. HRI, go ahead.
rain and lightning.
HRI, I get rain and lightning, but your signal is very weak. Can you increase your power?
No. Coming down.
UCT.
Okay, station calling. Full call sign and go ahead.
Kilo Echo 5, Uniform Charlie Tango. 86 Bravo, 20 and 2871. 50-mile-an-hour winds from the west, heavy rain.
Estimated or measured? Was your wind estimated or measured?
Yep.
Okay, somebody's doubling with you. Try again.
It was estimated.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
ETN.
Echo Tango November.
So Fox 5 Tango November, still Ranch Road 2871 and 377. Now estimate wind speed 60.
You're 377 and 2287 or 2871?
2871.
Okay, 60 miles per hour estimated.
Roger.
Hey.
Station calling, give me your full call sign and go ahead.
Kilo Echo 5, Uniform Charlie Tango. Estimate 60-mile-an-hour winds from the west at this time.
And you're still at the same location at 86 Bravo?
Roger, I am.
Thank you, sir. Okay, all stations. This storm is moving pretty well inside the Tarrant County line. Looks like the most severe part of it is south of White Settlement down through the Benbrook area, approaching Crowley. It's coming into the loop 820 probably just a minute or so ago. The scans are always a little bit behind. This is K5FTW.
Delta Papa Foxtrot.
DPS, go ahead.
Let's go 103 Zulu. Winds from the west approximately 55 to 60, heavy rain.
Heavy rain, 55 to 60 mile per hour estimated. What was that station I have over by I-20 and 20?
KE5 UCT.
UCT, they're saying they're kind of seeing something approaching that area, maybe some weak circulation in it. Can you kind of give an eye back that direction and see if you can see anything?
Right now it is rain wrapped. I cannot see anything.
Copy that. So, okay, all stations be advised the Weather Service is watching something approaching the 820-20 split north of Benbrook. It's got a little weak circulation in it, possibly indicated by radar. So all stations just stand by, be aware. KAR, go ahead. You're just totally lost in the noise. Can you try again? Okay, all stations, let's really keep an eye on the portion of this storm that's there in the 820, I-20 split. I think the Weather Service believes there might be something in there. Let's see if we can get some eyes on this part of the storm.
YFO.
YFO, go ahead.
K5YFO, I-20 and South Drive, winds gusting and have limb and tree damage.
Okay, what type of damage do you have?
Tree damage, branches 6 inches in diameter, and a lot of other smaller ones. Break.
Yeah, okay,
Net control, Weather Service break.
Weather Service has just issued a tornado warning for Tarrant County. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight-line wind damage were located over Edgecliff Village or near Forest Hill, moving east at 60 miles per hour, 60 miles an hour.
City of Fort Worth has issued their sirens to the southern end of the...
Copy MAY, Fort Worth sounding sirens, south part of the county.
YFO.
YFO, go ahead.
K5YFO, power out vicinity Interstate 20 and South Drive.
IDF.
IDF, go ahead.
Mexico 89 at 103. We have street flooding, heavy rains, wind approximately, and it's estimated at about 50, but there's definitely street flooding here. It's Woodway.
Okay, copy on Woodway, street flooding and wind.
Tango Charlie uniform.
Station ending call sign in uniform. Give me a full call sign and go ahead. You're a little bit noisy.
Upper criteria up.
You want to go 6-0 or better?
60 or better, and let's get people keep an eye down towards Benbrook. We have sounded the sirens.
K5OEM.
Go ahead, Arlington.
We're ready to sound sirens as well.
Kilo 5 Bravo Charlie uniform. Standing by.
Thank you, BCU. We're just looking for severe reports, winds greater than 6-0 miles an hour. Looking for winds greater than 60. Particularly interested in the area of Forest Hill, Benbrook, down toward Crowley, that southern, that part of the county. This is KD5TDC, Racing Snap Progress.
Crowley EOC.
Crowley EOC, go ahead.
Crowley EOC, KF5 OHA, we've activated our sirens as well.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sirens activated at 1832. Okay, so right now where this storm is, it's right on the line of the Weather Service radar near Edgecliff Village. And they're thinking the radar is not sampling it quite as well because it's perpendicular to the beam. So just keep your eyes up. This is a very dangerous storm. Okay, if there's a station in there, you're not holding the repeater, you're very noisy, not intelligible. The storm, most intense part of the storm looks like it is running from Interstate Highway 20, downtown Fort Worth, down through Forest Hill, out to the southern edge of the county. This is KD5TDC.
Alpha Charlie 5, Victor Golf.
Give me your call sign again and go ahead.
Alpha Charlie 5, Victor Golf. I have 50 to 55 mile an hour winds in 90 Romeo or Hemphill and 20.
Copy. Hemphill and 20, 55 mile an hour winds. And that's estimated, correct?
Roger, I'm not getting out there to measure them.
Thank you, sir. And the Weather Service asks us from time to time if the wind speed is measured or estimated. That's why I asked my question.
FZ.
Frank Zulu, go ahead.
107X down here in Rendon, 47 miles an hour measured.
Thank you, sir. Got you at 107 X-ray, 47 mile an hour measured.
TXN.
TXN, go ahead. Give me a full call, sir.
KF5 TXN, 1 mile west of East Loop 820 on East Lancaster. In the last 1 minute, wind has gone from calm to excess of 40 mile an hour gusts estimated with heavy rain.
Copy that. 40 miles per hour estimated out of the west. Arlington EOC, are you guys setting off the sirens?
That was my understanding. No one's come back downstairs, so I can't hear them from in here.
Okay, thank you, Linda.
K5OM.
What's about India Hotel?
India Hotel, full call sign, go ahead.
Whiskey 5, India Hotel. The sirens did go off here in Arlington.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so we're looking for reports of winds greater than 60 miles an hour. The edge of this storm now runs just now leaving the outer ring of 820 on the east side. So it runs down the edge of it from 820 and down through sort of Dow Worthington Gardens and back that direction, sort of towards Mansfield. W5MAY, KD5TDC.
Go ahead.
Okay, the edge of the storm is in Mapsco ADD, 80D David. So if I lose power here, I'll try to call you off the portable.
Okay. We're watching CASA and we're seeing some interesting phenomena towards Arlington.
Yeah, I've got it dialed in on another screen, but it's too small. I can't drill in on it.
All right, this is W5MAY. The storm seems to be bowing out a little bit. We do need to keep an eye on it. We're looking for wind criteria over 60. This is W5MAY.
Kilo 5, Victor Mike Charlie.
DMC.
Highway 170 and old flashes to my east, not associated with lightning.
Okay, 170 and where?
Old Denton Road. However, there is no wind out here, so I don't believe it's related to any funnels or anything.
All right, keep an eye on it. Gary, go ahead.
Okay, got him at 1841, 170 Old Denton Road, power flashes, but not associated with wind that he can tell.
K5OEM.
OEM, go ahead.
Can we find out exactly where the most severe part of the system is at this point?
NLM Weather Service.
This is Weather Service.
Arlington's like to know where the most intense portion of this storm is.
Stand by.
While we're waiting for her to come back, Linda, I'm guessing it's going to be inside the purple box where we're in the warning box here.
Well, okay. I was just asked that question. Jerry mentioned interesting stuff. What does he mean?
I imagine they're probably looking at something on CASA, one of the weather products. Do you guys have CASA there?
Yes, we do.
PUO.
Station, give me a call sign. Go ahead.
November 3, Bravo, Uniform Oscar, corner of Matlock and the Country Club in Mansfield. 55-mile-an-hour estimated winds. The trees are bending over pretty heavily. Rain is coming down between 3 to about 3.5 inches per hour.
Thank you, sir.
Weather Service.
Station, Weather Service, go ahead.
Permission to call Arlington direct.
Go ahead.
Arlington OEM. Forecasters advise you should be in the most severe portion of the storm at this time. If you're not, you will be momentarily. K5NLM, National Weather Service.
Understood. Thank you. K5OEM.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Tango Sierra.
BTS, go ahead.
New York Avenue and I-20, winds out of the west, estimated 50 mile an hour plus, very heavy rain.
Thank you, sir. 50 mile an hour estimated New York and I-20 in Arlington. This is KD5TDC, Racing Stat Progress.
Kilo 5, Victor Mike Charlie.
BMC, go ahead.
Highway 170 and Alta Vista Road, signal lights out in all directions on both sides of 170.
Okay, FTC, you copy. FTC, is that Fort Worth or is that Heller? Okay, VMC, I'm going to say thank you for the report, and then we're going to look for life safety issues or stuff over 60 miles an hour.
Uniform Alpha Oscar.
UAO, go ahead.
Masco 90, 5-minute report. Winds in excess of 60. Trees down in excess of 5 inches across James and Seminary.
Okay, copy that. Your maps go 90, James and Seminary. You have 60 mile an hour winds, and I'm going to say that's estimated, and you have trees down 5 inches. Copy that?
My report is almost 5 minutes old.
Okay, thank you, sir.
K5OEM.
K5OEM, go ahead.
It appears that we are now on emergency power.
Copy Arlington EOC on emergency power.
That's what it appears. Thank you. K5OM.
K7EJM.
K7EJM.
Arbrook and New York. Damage looks like to some buildings. 60-plus mile-an-hour winds. Gusts.
Okay, give me your street location again.
Corner of Arbrook and New York Avenue. Starting to see damage, things coming off roofs, things like that.
Okay, you're seeing that now, or you've seen evidence that it happened in the past?
Seeing it right now.
And you're saying your winds are 50?
50 gusting to 60. Trees are bent over pretty heavily. Actually, there's some trees, small trees down, 5-inch down.
Weather Service, you copy this report?
I'm trying to follow. New York and Arbrook, winds at 50, gusting to 60. Small trees, 5 inches or less down. What kind of building damage are you observing?
Some roof tiles, screens flying off of some of the townhouses back here, those kind of things.
I'm sorry, repeat the building damage one more time.
Some roof damage I'm seeing, and screens from windows are flying off. Also got some untied down kind of things, grills, things like that are flying around.
Received. Is that commercial or residential roof damage?
It's residential.
Received. Thank you. K5NLM Weather Service.
Have we got anybody in the Arlington, Dow, Worthington Gardens area that's mobile?
GBN.
Golf Bravo November, go ahead.
Kilo 4, call Victor November. I-20 in Bowman Springs, I can go where you need me.
I'm going to ask the Weather Service, are we interested in the back side of this storm, probably like Pioneer Parkway south of east of 35?
Well, I'm trying to see what feature you're looking at so I'll know exactly what you're talking about. Are you talking about the Pantego area, the backside of the bow?
Yeah, and it looks like it dropped away. It dropped out. It moved out further. Okay. Yeah, the backside of the bow was what I was curious about. Were y'all looking at that also?
I think right now we're worried about getting people out of the way in front of it. K5NLM.
Crowley EOC.
Go ahead, Crowley EOC.
K5BCU shutting down. We have a tornado warning here in Cleburne.
Cleburne, you have a tornado warning shutting down. We'll see you when you get back. Be safe. Crowley EOC, go ahead.
Crowley EOC K5 OHA will be securing.
Thank you, sir.
Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Give me your call sign again.
Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Okay, go ahead, Alpha Hotel Juliet.
Southeast Parkway and 360. Current wind speeds are moderate, but we had gusts up to 60 miles an hour with small trees down.
November 1, Bravo Echo November.
November 1, Bravo Echo November. Go ahead.
We have winds of, this location is 820, West 820 and Highway 10, Hurst. Estimated wind speeds of approximately 50. We have multiple trees in excess of 12 inches down.
You have winds estimated at 50, trees bigger than 12 inches down.
That is correct.
Okay, this storm still continues to move eastward. They've moved the severe thunderstorm warning box a bit, but we still have an area from North Richland Hills up to Euless and the south part of DFW Airport down through Arlington. The storm's moving, it's pretty much moved through the Arlington. It's now over in the Grand Prairie area. And it looks like it may be completely out of the 820 loop. The storm's moved completely out of the loop. So we're primarily interested now in looking more up into the northeast part of the county. It's kind of moving into the Euless area now. This is K5FTW Racing's net progress. Okay, this is KD5TDC Racing's net progress. Looks as though this storm is more or less centered over Grand Prairie now. There's a part of it up in the northeast part of the county just moving into Colleyville and Grapevine. This is KD5TDC.
Good news is the section up between Euless, Colleyville, Grapevine area seems to be much weaker than the other earlier stuff.
W1ESP, I'm out here at Interstate 20 at 740. We got a car. It looks like it hydroplaned off the intermediate. I'm trying to get over to it now. We're out in the southern part of the county.
Give me your call sign again, sir, and you say what you got a vehicle that hydroplaned. M-A-Y.
Are you calling me?
Yes, sir. It looks like they've let the warning expire at 7. I'm curious if we need to watch the rest of the storm up in northeast Tarrant.
Sounds like we've got some damage. Let's wait a little while longer, see what kind of damage reports we get out of northeast. Anybody that's out there, let's go ahead and pick up some damage reports. And Gary, I will need a copy of your logs for a special report we're going to do.
Hope you can read them.
Yeah, see if you can clean them up the best you can.
Tango November.
TTN, go ahead.
Yeah, 5 TTN just got on 360 northbound from 20 eastbound. Saw the access road on the side of the interstate completely underwater, probably about 3 feet past where the pavement should be.
Okay, 360 north, 20 east, and is this the access road eastbound?
Roger.
Okay, so we're going to drop down, and obviously the wind and the majority part of the storm's out of the county, so we'll entertain some damage reports if you have any major street flooding or streets blocked or trees or building damage. We'll take some reports now.
Mike Tango Echo.
Give me your full call sign and go ahead, sir.
Call sign Kilo Fox 5, Mike Tango Echo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kilo Fox 5, Mike Tango Echo. This is MapQuest Grid 86, Benbrook. I'm on Edge Hill, not far from Winscott. There are a lot of large trees down, power lines down. There's a lot of mess around here.
Okay, I copied Benbrook and Edgecliff, but I didn't get the rest of the location you were given.
I'm on Edge Hill Road, south of 20 in Benbrook, not far from Winscott. And we have large trees down, power lines down, and a lot of debris.
Copy that.
Gary, just as a follow-up, we were looking at the Casa rain rates, and Arlington had anywhere from 2.5 to 4 inches of rain. So we will expect some flooding over there, but we will take that information. May be helpful for Arlingtonium.
Just as I think as an aside, some of the conversations going on with the Weather Service had to do with whether the winds that they were seeing on radar were coming down to the ground. In other words, they were seeing some different speeds, and they're always interested in what it's actually at ground level. So that's what our spotters give us as the ground truth. So it always helps us verify and then just be on a good report. So thank you all very much.
Net Control, Grapevine EOC.
Grapevine EOC, how are you, ma'am?
Still standing, thank you. We are standing down at this time. KS0 LID.
LID like lid?
Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Echo Delta 754.
Victor Echo Deco, stand by. Grapevine, your last of your call is LID.
Kilo Sierra 0 Lima India Zulu Kansas 0 Liz.
Well, I should have known. Thank you, ma'am. Show you closed at 1909.
Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Mike Yankee.
ZMY, go ahead, sir.
Had a little over a half an inch of rain here. We had curb to curb, and winds were about 50 mile an hour with small branches that came off.
Copy, 50 miles an hour, and let's see, you had water curb to curb. And Ricky, give me either your MAPSCO or your street, cross street.
Lancaster and 820.
Thank you, sir. Got your report, ZMY, KD5TDC.
K5YVL. K5YVL.
YVL, go ahead.
Roger that. We have a set of traffic lights at Williams Road and Cherry Lane and 580. that have turned just about 45 degrees from the 580 traffic light. Looks like the wind has moved them that much. You might want to turn that into a light signal in Fort Worth.
I bet my friends on FTW probably copied that information. Williams Road, Cherry Lane, 580 traffic lights have been moved out of adjustment by the wind.
Roger that. K5, YVL clear.
Thank you, YVL. FTW, did you copy that report?
Cherry Lane at 580, traffic signals blown out of whack.
I think that's what the gentleman said. Thank you, sir.
LGemini.
They're still working, but they're out of whack.
W5 MAY.
W5 MAY.
I think that's about it.
All right, all stations stand by. This is K5FTW. We're closing the Races net. We wish to thank all stations that participated and those who stood by when they did not have information to contribute. Your participation is appreciated by everyone in Tarrant County. We'll now return the repeater to normal operation. This is K5TDC.
Just a quick word to everybody. Thank you for being out. Kind of got a stuttered start this evening. Thanks from the Office of Emergency Management and everyone else. We appreciate your help. Looks like we'll have a nice day tomorrow, and we may be back doing it again Sunday. We'll see. W5 MAY.